Thank you for staying with us. You are still watching East Central. We brought the news, but now sit back, turn up your volume, or grab a cold drink, because you're going to need it. This is our playlist of the newest songs out right now. This is New Music Friday.
Welcome to New Music Fridays, where we bring you the freshest tunes making the waves.
Welcome to New Music Friday. Wizkid has released Kese, Dance, a lively track from his upcoming album Morayo. The single follows his earlier Afro R&B collaboration with Brent Faiyaz, Piece of My Heart, and shifts focus to an upbeat, dance-oriented sound. Peruzzi Max's return with Jalove, a new single featuring Olamide. The track is co-produced by Tobechukwu Oko, Shoyombo Samuel Oluwaseun, and Ibe Rock Victor, showcasing a seamless blend of their talents.
Forever something you make him ugly, you know. I got to let you know. Smoking with my eyes, you know. Vindicates me from all the things where I know.
Mayaku joins forces with Fireboy DML on a new song called Innocent. A heartfelt Ruger has a new song, and this latest single is titled Tomatoma. It features Tiwa Savage and is produced by Kuku Beats.
Since 21, them dance my tomatoma. I never stop giving back to back to back.
And finally, Kiss Daniel and Adekunle Gold reunite on Panotona, their first collaboration since the hit track Jory. Produced by Phil Kiss, Blaze Beats, and Reward Beats, the single combines lock drums, infectious rhythms, and catchy lyrics.
Big fish, I drop it gbedu. Another day, another dollar. From 940.
Welcome to...
Talk about a banging playlist. Now, there's only one thing left for us to do. Let's break it down. Joining me right now on the show is media personality and a lover of good music, of course. Esther, it's good to have you on the show.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Where do we even start from? I have to ask, because I feel like before we get into conversations, we need to be sure. Are you a Wizkid FC?
I'm a music lover FC.
I like that. I like that. Good answer. Let's talk about this new song, Dance by Wizkid. Were you I mean, he had talked about it being dance, you know. But I'm like, what did you feel when you heard this one?
Okay, typically it's Wizkid.
Okay.
But you can say that the maturity in his music is evident compared to what he used to do before. There's that chilled, laid-back vibe to it. There's that deeper Afrobeats feeling to the song. For some reason, the song reminds me of K9's Kukuma. For some reason, there are elements of the song that just reminds me of Kukuma's K9's Kukuma.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, so we're expecting Wizkid's full project, Morayo, later this month.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking we've already heard Piece of My Heart and now Dance. How do you anticipate or project that this body of work is going to come together?
Okay, first of all, he's that first single that he put out, Peace of Mind, practically broke the, I think it was a Spotify record
for sure.
Most streamed songs.
First and second day.
For first day. All right, so obviously people are still listening to Wizkid, obviously still has something to offer. Good music definitely coming from him. I think the two singles are slightly different, so maybe setting the tone for the album, but we'll see how that eventually pans out.
I mean, I think people were blown by the collaboration, you know. It might seem like some people are saying, you know what, we're pushing the international borders, you know, trying to get more international stars. Do you think that's important for a project like this to soar?
Okay, yes, if... I think the idea is to sell Nigerian music to the globe, the entire globe. So picking on the audiences of those other collaborators is a good idea. It is.
So if you had to see your love of good music, of course, on this project, we don't know how many songs we're going to get, but if you had to see someone that's going to, you know, push it further, an international star that you would like to see on the album, who would you pick?
Okay, I'm going to say somebody that is, you know...
I wouldn't expect it.
Probably.
Okay.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, I feel like that would be crazy,
Yeah.
but would expect it somehow.
Really?
Because
Would
Sabrina
you?
is doing good right now.
Yes, I know, but you wouldn't exactly put
How they would-
Wizkid
and the Sabrina.
You'd be like, okay, so how is this going to work? Yeah.
I mean, that would be smart. Maybe Wizkid will do one or two right now.
Or maybe even the Lady Gaga.
Stop. Because Lady Gaga and Bruno, ladies, let's not even talk about it. I don't want to compare, to other Wizkid projects. I mean, the last project we got was S2, I'm thinking, do you think it's going for a dance vibe? Because most people project that Morayo being, his mom's name, would have, it'd be more subtle, yeah.
Personally, I think you'll find a balance between the up-tempo songs and the mid-tempo songs. So I think it will be a good eclectic album.
You know what? Fans don't have to wait. November. We're right in November, so only a few more weeks and we get the full project. So whether you're a Wizkid FC or not, I'm sure we'll listen. I promise you, we'll definitely will listen. But let's move to collaboration because I feel like we're seeing a lot of more collaborations in this time. First up, let's start with Peruzzi and Olamide. I was not expecting this.
Why not?
I don't know why.
Why not? They operate in the same circle, so I don't think it's that big of a stretch to see them collaborating.
I guess maybe because Peruzzi hasn't put out a lot of music this year.
Probably.
But Olamide has been on it. In fact, Ikigai project is still, and he's worked
Still
a lot.
banging.
What do you think about
banging.
this song? What do you think about this song?
Okay, I like the fact that Olamide is getting back to the roots of rapping as against singing so much. So for me, that's a good thing. Peruzzi has always shown that his pen game is awesome. So the mellow vibe of the song sits pretty well for both of them. It finds a sweet spot that people can, appreciate sonically.
I feel like it's so hard, and anytime I get a guest, I always want to ask, right? For music lovers, do you think it's a strategy, to tell that a song is going to do well? Because I'm thinking, would this do well? Is this what we're listening to? Would people like this? Would it be big?
The truth of the matter is, no matter what it is that you're putting out, it's still always a risk. Because you can put out stuff, and in your mind, you're like, okay, this is definitely a banger. And then people are like, not working for me. So the artist always has to risk his career, his rep, or whatever it is that is pushing out, and hope that the audience responds.
Now, speaking about more collaborations and putting out music as a risk, Morayo and Fiber DML, Innocent. I really like this one.
I'm not sure either one of them is innocent. Honestly,
I like that.
I question their innocence.
I like that.
Because he's talking about the round two. How's that innocent?
Well, he said he's going to stay with you, that he wants to stand by you.
Yeah, right.
But talk to me. How would you rate this one over 10? A scale of 1 to 10.
I'd give it a 7.5/8. I actually like the
That's
song.
a political answer. 7.5/8.
Yeah, because I like the song. It's really dope. It's more of the kind of thing I would personally listen to because I like mellow vibes.
Yeah, mellow vibes.
So
I'm definitely on it. And Fireboys, I did Amala project. Ooh, people are, wow.
And both of them have fantastic voices.
I agree.
Complementing each other.
I agree. I feel like I just want more from Morayo,
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Speaking about more collabs, because there's a lot, guys. Ruger and Tiwa Savage. I feel like we both reacted the same way once that started to play.
The first thing that struck me as I was telling you was that sample at the start of the song. I can't place it, but I like it.
I do.
I like it. I think it gives the song a different flavor. Yes, it does.
I like that flavor, that you use that word. But it's funny, I feel like I've heard that sound trending on socials, and it might be, a Latin thing. And the Latin music market is,
It's interesting. Even the Latinos are sampling Afrobeats.
we kind of have some similar,
We are worldwide, trust me. We are worldwide.
Absolutely. But Tiwa, coming from Forgiveness and now this one, I'm thinking, you know what, maybe we're going to get more of Tiwa coming up.
The good thing about Tiwa Savage is her ability to adapt to anything that she's on. So if you want to do that ghetto music, she can go that way. If you want to do that tush music, she can do that as well. So, and she's shown that over the years, been consistent.
Yeah, I like that. That's something that every young star, of course, wants to do, and Ruger is on the path to doing it. People were really celebrating, Ruger and Clean Bandit, their collaboration, which was fantastic.
That was a tight song.
I was like, wow.
It was a tight song. It's not something you'd have expected, but it was a tight song.
Absolutely. Finally, Kiss Daniel, Adekunle Gold. I mean, we enjoyed the hit that was Jore, and now Pano Tona. I'm like,
Is Pano Tono.
oh, God bless you. I'm like, I need to get to
Literally
the
off
ghetto
the
part.
light, on the light.
Wow. We are getting creative with these titles.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the song?
Again, Kiss Daniel, no bad songs.
Stop.
No bad songs. And then he combines with an Adekunle Gold who has evolved his music to a point that you're like,
AG, baby, take it easy on us.
like,
Do small.
like his evolution has been one on quantum leaps. It's awesome. Good music.
Absolutely, and these two stars, it makes sense. You know, they've worked together in the past, and like you said, because Daniel, the project from the TZA project with Showa to Mahaba to he's not resting
No
this year.
bad songs. No bad songs. And I think I read something about him saying that he's doing more collaborations because if you look at his past bodies of work, it's been basically solo. So he's now collaborating more, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing.
I mean, I hear that he also has a project coming out soon, Uncle K or something. You know, Kiss Daniel. I'm like, Kiss Daniel. You don't want to relax.
Back to back to back to back.
Does that work in the industry? We'll wrap it up. Do you think giving us back to back, or you should take time, but give us something solid? What do you think would keep you in people's minds?
So the thing is, there's some people who are gifted enough to give you back to back to back without dropping the standard of the music. There are some people that need to take the time to write and craft the music. So whatever divide an artist falls, whatever side of the divide he falls in, just do your best.
Work with that.
Yeah.
Well, we've given you a playlist of the biggest songs that are out right now, so you have all weekend to party and to dance and to enjoy it as you like. But it was such a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much.
Well said, well broken down. I like this.
Thank you very much.